Hi and welcome to the review of Samsung Q60A series from the 2021 TV lineup. This is Samsung's most affordable TV series in the QLED line, equipped with quantum dot technology, LED backlight without local dimming, and 60Hz VA LCD screen. It is available in a wide variety of screen sizes, from 32 up to 85 inches, and to do this test, I've purchased the 43-inch version for around 550 euros. Let's see if this was a good purchase. Q60A is the successor to the Q60T series from 2020. Below it in the lineup is Ultra HD line with models such as AU7100 and AU8000, and above it are quantum dot models such as Q70A. Alternative to Q60A in LG's lineup is NanoCell series Nano 77, in TCL's lineup C725, and so on. The design of Q60A is very slim and elegant, with 2 feet that are assembled without any tools. Air slim design means that the TV has the same thickness of just 25.7 mm from top to bottom, and this makes it much more elegant than, for example, the AU7100 series I've tested before. Despite all the outer surfaces made of plastic, build quality is good without any obvious flaws or weak spots. When viewed from the front, the only thing that slightly stands out is Samsung's logo moved to the right corner from its usual center position. TV offers Wi-Fi, Bluetooth and AirPlay wireless connectivity options, as well as the following wired connections: 3 HDMIs in version 2.0b, 2 USBs in version 2.0, antenna and satellite inputs, Ethernet, Toslink, common interface via the supplied adapter, and 2-pin power socket. All 2021 QLED TVs arrive with solar cell remote control, which instead of disposable batteries has a built-in battery that is charged either via indoor or outdoor light, or via USB Type-C connector. During my test, I was not able to fully charge the battery using light, and even though I kept the remote under direct sunlight, the battery kept at around 55%. On the other hand, using a USB cable I was able to quickly charge it to the maximum capacity. Is this Samsung's way to prolong battery life, or my unit had a flaw? I don't know. Let me know if you've encountered the same situation. The remote offers the same functionality as the older version with the same design, only the most basic buttons plus a built-in microphone. Just like AU7100, the Q60A comes with Tizen OS 6.0 platform, but with additional functionality and faster response. In the home menu you will find ambient mode that lets you display your own photos, predefined scenes, or to blend your screen into the living space. Bixby is also integrated, so you can, for example, control different devices such as set-top boxes or smart devices in your home, or search for content using your voice. The platform was fast and stable during the test. It offers the most popular apps, but still some are missing, such as Kodi. Q60A offers very similar picture quality to Samsung's AU models like AU7100, but with the exception of more powerful LED backlight and wide color gamut support thanks to quantum dot technology. There is no local dimming or 120Hz support on this series. You will find that on Q70A or higher models. The most accurate picture is achieved in movie and filmmaker modes, for both SDR and HDR content. Even though white balance and gamma were very accurate by default, I expected more from color gamut accuracy, especially in SDR mode. For the class of this TV, I would expect red and green colors to closely follow BT.709 standard and not to be oversaturated. The available controls allow you to correct this, but specialized equipment is needed to do it accurately. If you want to learn more about picture settings, check my separate video. Since TV is using a 60Hz panel, in motion fewer details are visible compared to the static images, especially in darker scenes. Blur is on the same level as I've seen in previous years. It is not distracting when watching 24p content, but for sports and gaming on the big screen, you would probably want a sharper picture. Believe it or not, Q60A suffers from global dimming that you cannot disable in user menus. This is very distracting, and the best example to experience this are end credits in movies. On an empty screen, LEDs will first be dimmed and shortly after turned off completely. Then a small text appears on the screen and LEDs come to the value set in picture options. Then a moment later, if the average picture level is low, LEDs will dim significantly. So in the end you have a very distracting behavior of brightness jumping up and down, and this is far from the idea of accurate movie watching experience that we should have in filmmaker mode. Dear Samsung, users need to control this within the user menus. Please fix it. Dirty screen effect was visible but not distracting on my unit. Backlight uniformity was worse than expected, with several brighter patches in the upper area. Definitely something distracting while watching movies in a dark environment. Thanks to quantum dot technology, Q60A can display between 89 and 93% of DCI-P3 color space, which will give you deeper, more saturated colors in HDR content. Even though there is no local dimming and HDR did not look as dynamic as it could, at least wide color gamut has made it stand out in comparison to the AU series. Q60A has dual LED technology according to the specs. I cannot say that I've seen anything in terms of colors or brightness that would make this TV stand out because of this technology. Finally, because of the VA panel, you need to see directly in front of the screen for the best result. Under angles, colors lose saturation and black becomes washed out. In terms of gaming, Q60A offers game mode with low input lag, ALLM support and game bar with gaming related options. VRR is not supported, but still you will be able to play 4K games at 60 frames per second. PS5 games looked sharp and the amount of blur in motion was not distracting. There is also a PC mode if you want full color resolution, but unfortunately in this mode colors are not accurate since you cannot change the color gamut option.
Plenty looking forward to seeing this. A capacity crowd here. Well, under normal circumstances, this is a massive matchup, and I'm not totally in agreement with the view that friendlies tend to take the edge away. In my experience, if the opposition go at it full tilt.
I expected more from built-in down-firing stereo speakers, but probably because of the slim design, sound was lacking bass and was mainly good for dialogues and not demanding movie watching. Of course, I got a much better result when I connected the TV to the AV receiver, and I would definitely recommend that you do the same. Let's conclude this review. Q60A is a step up from Samsung's mainstream AU series in terms of brightness and color gamut, but it does not offer more advanced features such as the more expensive Q70A. If you need a TV with fast and stable Smart TV platform, good connectivity and overall decent picture quality, Q60A is a good choice. On the other hand, for a movie watching experience in a dark room, you should consider LCD TVs with local dimming or OLED TVs from competitors due to limitations mentioned in this review. Same goes for viewing angles. If several sitting positions are important to you, better take a look at LCD TVs with IPS screens. LG has the widest selection of those. For this test I've used 3 meter long RUI Pro 8K HDMI fiber optic cable to connect Panasonic UHD Blu-ray player, Muridio 6G pattern generator and PS5 to the TV. I've played several games including Astro Boy in 4K 60 HDR on PS5 and the transmission was flawless. Please check the link in the description for more details. Thanks so much for watching, and if you like my content, consider subscribing to my channel for more videos like this. See you in my next video and have a great day.